Good morning, friends. I'm back to show a quilting and sewing themed journal. The journal is about 5.5 by a little over 8.5 and almost an inch spine. It's cloth covered and an old cutter quilt. I cut a heart shape out of an old cutter quilt, put some buttons on, and applied it to the front of the journal. She has lots of trims, lots of sewing, seam binding, bow tie, 3 signatures for a total of 80 pages. So the front, I thought it would be fun to put on what you find in a sewing pattern. So I applied that to the inside cover, put in a flash card here to store some copies of old button cards with some sewing trim around them. Each signature has a Dresden plate graphic that you can find on my Etsy store, and some trim and some buttons. Some different kind of collaging throughout. There's coffee stain pages with lots of sewing details. Some little cards to tuck in these little spaces. Little tag there. This is some decorated pages that you can find on my Etsy shop too. They just have almost a fabric look to them once you've printed them, and then you tea or coffee stain them. I've tried about every kind of craft there is, and I've done some quilting. I tried some paper piecing, and this is one of the little blocks that I've done. I thought I might as well include it. And it's backed with some scrapbook paper. I thought that was appropriate. A little girl in her little ruffly dress. This is a dictionary page from a German-English dictionary. I just love this little graphic. I'm sure these little girls, their moms probably made their little dresses, so that needed to go into this sewing and quilting themed book. Some extra journaling space here, and if I remember right, yeah, it's a belly band. You can tuck some extra tags in there. Each center of the signatures has sewing or quilting graphic. Pretty copy of a postcard. Some rickrack. This page has some little tuck spots made from old book pages. Here's a recipe card. Here's another button card. A stamp collecting page for, let's see, this is community savings stamp. Another button card, and another, looks like a chef image. And then there's a little girl here that's tucked in the top, and I'm thinking her mama probably made that pretty dress. More rickrack. One of the pattern pages numbers. Here's another signature front with some more trim and buttons. Some more paper that's available on my Etsy store. This was taken out of a reproduction Sears catalog. This page is paper from the front of an old book. It's like an end paper. And if you look at it, it has like a wood grain in it. Here's some more journaling space. Everybody needs some extra eyelets when they're sewing little kids' clothes. And here's a tape measure. This is a faux cabinet card that I made. I got the idea from Eva, the Bohemian crafter. The middle of this signature has some of my embroidery images. A little button card with 2 buttons left on. Another pretty little image of a little girl in her dress her mama made. Some more of the end paper. I had glued the Sears paper on there because it's so brittle, and so this paper gives this paper strength. Little extra journaling space there. Here's a flip out with extra journaling space. Some more of those stamps. And then this is a little tag, an old receipt for $5 from March 27th, 1885. And Pam from the Paper Outpost gave me the idea of making writing boards. So there's a little bit of cardboard, but it's been collaged with a pattern, dress pattern instruction page. So you can just use that to give your writing surface a little more strength. The last signature and Dresden plate, some buttons and trim. Some more writing space here, and again it's a belly band. Some more of the Sears catalog, the reproduction Sears catalog. I thought these blouses looked so pretty. 75 cents for those. This one's 98 cents. Well, you had to really save your pennies for that one. Here's a little tuck here. Has a butterfly card with extra journaling on it. Just some more tags you can use for bookmarks. There's the back of a cabinet card. A little bit of collaging on this corner tuck. There's a little pocket I sewed on. A place to stick a tag. It's been collaged. An old safety pin there. Middle of this signature with some rickrack on the side. An old fasteners back with one fastener still on there. And here's the lady who owns this book. I guess I should say the lady who owned this journal. She's probably not with us anymore. I found this cute little corner tuck in an old quilt magazine. Just perfect for this book. There's some more places to write. These little cards are covered with the Dresden plate washi tape. Some more journaling space, little collage, some more journaling space, rick-rack wrapping paper, and some lace here that's been accented with some pink embroidery. A little bit of quilting fabric there. Some more tuck spots. These are some more of those button cards. There's that little tuck spot there too. Look at that little frilly dress some mama made. And there's a little family children's photo collage. And this was an old calendar available at a store, and I think it was also the original was a blotter and a guest check with some writing opportunity. And that, my friends, is all she wrote. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for looking.